everyone, I am Lizard Girl, and today I'm going to be making cat toys out of things that I found in my trash can, because we all know that cats much prefer things that are found in the trash over toys that we spend a lot of money on. My co-hosts today are going to be my 4 cats, Gremlin, Olive, Loki, and Indy. They're going to be rating these DIY toys on a scale from 1 to yellow churu, because obviously yellow churu is the best. The first toy I'm going to be making is called a busy box. I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok make these, and essentially it's just a box full of trash, and cats love it. So we're going to try it. I'm going to make a few so my cats don't fight over the one, but for my first one I've got a little Amazon box, and I'm just going to start putting in trash. I will note that the things that I picked from my trash are safe. They're not things small enough that they can swallow or things that they would be tempted to eat. So a lot of it is, excuse me, is cardboard products. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start taking things like this little box and I'm going to fill it with their food so they'll have something they wanna dig for. So we're gonna put a little bit and hopefully all the cats won't come running. So I'm gonna put just a little bit. Uh-oh. And then I'm gonna put it in my box. The cats were too interested in what I was doing, so we're gonna feed the birds real quick. Feed the birds. Okay, maybe they'll leave me alone long enough to finish this. I'm also gonna take some little toilet paper rolls and I'm gonna fill that with food as well. Wow. See how I just put it through the hole and it just dumped out the side. We're also going to take some brown wrapping paper and I'm gonna rip it up a little bit. We're gonna stuff it inside so it's more stuff for them to dig through. Also, I'm gonna take some of their little like foil toys. They have to dig into too. So we have some little worms. The last step is going to be the most intriguing for the cats, and I'm going to put in some of this catnip. So I'm going to sprinkle it all over the top of it.
So the busy boxes were a huge success. Indy and Grim especially loved them as they both partake in recreational trash digging. Indy thought it was extra fun if I said things like, "No, don't do it, bad cat." That made him want to dig in the boxes even more. I will say putting the busy boxes on my rug was not the best idea. Catnip went everywhere. Aside from the boxes being noisy and a little scary to Loki, the cats gave the busy boxes a 9 out of 10 yellow churus.
For the second toy, we're going to be playing with water. Just like the first one, it's super simple. You're going to start with a old cookie tray, like this one, and then you're just going to need some lids or little dishes of various sizes. So the ones that I've seen, people will use old water bottle caps. I didn't have any water bottles, but I did have some of my gecko's little food dishes. So as you can see, they're plastic and they're really light. But to vary the sizes, I also got some of my turtle's food lids, so that there's kind of some different sizes. And then I had this lid as well. I think the key is going to be that they are light, and you'll see why. All right, first we're going to add a very low level of water. So I'm going to use my gurgling fish. Perfect. And then you're going to add your little lids, kind of like little boats. I think the key is that if they float. So like I said, lighter is the best. So I'm going to put just a few pieces of kibble in each little boat. I don't want to weigh them down too much. Wow, oh my, oh, suplex. Anyways, we're gonna keep adding to the bowls. Just like that. Now it's time to invite the kitties over. The judges were pretty divided on this one. Indy and Loki thought it was way too much work for some kibble, but Gremlin and Olive thought it was a lot of fun. Gremlin especially loves water. Now, Gremlin and Olive did get into it just a little bit because Gremlin felt like Olive was hogging the food, when in reality, she was just a little bit better at getting the food than he was. I think overall, they would probably give this a 6 out of a yellow churu. I think I may try this one with my bearded dragon. What do you guys think? Our next toy is pretty similar to the last one. It also involves a cardboard box. This time I got a slightly larger one, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna recruit Sam to cut little holes in it. That way the cats can reach their paws in, and inside I'm gonna put more of their food, so they have to reach inside to grab the food. So let's do that. So I'm gonna recruit Sam and his big muscles to help me cut holes in the box.
Work Pro.
The advertising for them?
Patented technology. This
Oh.
bad boy's state of the art. $9.99 on Amazon plus shipping and handling. Unless you got that Prime service.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a lot of experience cutting holes in cardboard boxes. It's the only thing my parents could afford to give me to play with as a child.
So now that Sam has cut holes in the box, I'm gonna start putting in some of their cat food. Grim is excited already. And we're gonna fill it up pretty full. And the goal is that they'll try to reach in with their little paws to grab at the food. Okay, and now we are going to seal it. I'm just gonna do it like so. Perfect. I don't think that one was everybody's favorites. Indy obviously loved it, but he did kind of go around the purpose of the box. Cats did like it when he got them treats out of it though. I would say that one ended up being 4 out of 10 golden churus. The last toy we're gonna make is not so much a toy, but it's more of a snack, but I think it's gonna be really enriching. It's gonna be frozen cat food popsicles. So it's gonna be really gross to make, but I think the cats are gonna go crazy for it. So let's head to the kitchen. So I've recruited expert chef Sam. So I watched a few TikToks on how to make these ice cubes, but they didn't have super clear direction. So Sam had a good idea. I'll let him explain.
So essentially we've got Blue Buffalo, pate, canned cat food. And what we're going to try to do is take some of this that's kind of a mushy, kind of blended together cat food already. We're gonna take a little bit of it and blend it in with some water. And then whenever it's all blended up, it'll kind of be like a nasty puree mush that we can then freeze into ice cubes.
It's gonna be really gross, but the cats will love it. So we're gonna put it in our little blender.
I'm gonna only do a quarter can at first just to see, and we can add more if we think we need some more.
Delicious.
So I'm adding 16 ounces of water, and I actually think I'm gonna do a full half can. Yeah, that's so gross looking.
Look.
We're actually gonna have to dump some of that out too because we're already at the max water line. This is gonna be so gross.
We love the cats so much.
Listen, their food already kind of gives me the willies sometime. So this is gonna be really pleasant. That honestly worked really well.
It really did.
All right, so now we've got a soupy chicken pate smoothie, and it's actually pretty liquidy, so that's probably gonna freeze pretty good.
Okay, so we're gonna put it in here so we can dump it into the ice trays a little bit easier.
Make it easier to pour instead of spilling a pate smoothie all over the place.
Ooh, smoothie. Okay, Sam is pouring it in now. Sam says, I can't really smell right now, but he says it doesn't smell too bad.
Kind of just smells like chicken broth. Or like chicken noodle soup or something, minus the noodles.
That last one is chunky.
Nice.
So we just put them in the freezer and we're gonna check back in the morning and hopefully they'll freeze all the way. We will be back. Okay, so it has been a few days. Sam got a haircut in that time.
And we've been too lazy to check on the ice cubes.
Yeah, but here they are and we're gonna test them out and see what the kitties think. I'm gonna open them real quick. Oh, they're kind of pretty, honestly. Look, they're like
Sparkly.
sparkly. Okay, let's see what they think.
Most of the cats loved these. Our foodie Indy was obsessed with them, and Grim was a big fan too. Our sensitive guy Loki thought it was too cold for his tongue. I left the tray sitting out for a good 30 minutes, and Indy didn't leave the tray until every single ice cube was completely licked down. Because not all the cats were crazy about them, the cats gave the icky ice cubes a 7 out of 10.
This has been making DIY cat toys. I think next I'm gonna make some DIY bearded dragon toys. What do you guys think? Leave some comments with some ideas for enrichment for bearded dragons. Also, feel free to subscribe if you liked this video, and I'll be making more videos like it in the future. Thanks.